C3.ai is one of those stocks that sounds like they should be profitable, but in reality is plagued with certain issues. The company now makes enterprise solutions and applications, although they have pivoted a couple times. It seems as though they themselves don't truly know what the best business to be in is, as they ship from whatever is hot at the moment. Their names have been C3 IoT and C3 Energy, which reflect trending buzzwords in their respective times. This reminds me of the blockchain situation years ago when companies that had no business being in cryptocurrency decided to rebrand or dive into the industry. The biggest examples were Kodak with their Kodak coin and Long Island Tea Corporation that changed their name to Long Blockchain Corporation. The implications weren't felt until much later when the hype died down, only to reveal a mere husk of a plan to bolster their company image on the next coming trend. Changing a name once isn't a red flag, but changing your name after business trends throughout the years surely isn't a green one. Looking at the chart, we can see how much AI has sunk since its IPO. It is down around 70%, with much of the price action being stuck under the $50 zone. Around 47 to 50 is a previous demand turn supply, which is a break and retest doing its thing. Something to keep in mind is that this stock can have lots of short interest at times, which can cause massive swings of volatility in both directions. Thanks for sticking around for a brief intro. I wanted to do something different today and make a slightly longer video. Join me as we dive deeper into the behind the scenes action. Since the technicals are all hype based, I figured we'd do a deeper dive into the 10K report and see what we can find. In the beginning of the notes, we find that many of the C3.ai apps are pre-built and are intended for many uses. The company claims their enterprise solutions help with predictive maintenance, fraud detection, sensor network health, supply network optimization, energy management, anti-money laundering, and customer engagement. This seems like it would require a great deal of tweaking and customization to fit the organization's need despite being pre-built. We can start to see why C3.ai's cost of revenue for subscriptions has been rising. A potential cause of this is how many people they need to tailor the software and customize it to a customer's needs. On the income statement, we can see that their revenues aren't increasing at numbers we would hope an innovative company to be doing. Only 9% of that revenue can be attributed to revenue from new customers. The remaining 91% is all from existing customers. Now, I know customer loyalty is a good thing and all, but this isn't screaming growth to me. It looks like they are having a hard time finding new customers. On another note, the Baker Hughes arrangement is helping them out with an increase of $15 million as compared to the prior year, although this isn't any new revenue. At this point, I was convinced that although C3.ai wasn't the AI mastermind the CEO makes it out to be on the media, maybe there was stability in the business from a wide range of customers. After reading the customer concentration, we can really get a feel of how risky this company is. One customer entity accounted for 35% of the revenue for the year ended April 30th, 2023. Talk about putting all your eggs in one basket. Granted, they personalized their enterprise software to a customer, which may be why this customer plays such a big part of their revenue. AI is barely increasing revenues by 11% year over year. Imagine the issues that would arise if this one customer decides to cancel or if their contract expires and chooses not to renew. That would slash their revenues to the tune of $80 million. It truly seems like diversification for them is impossible due to them not being able to attract many new customers. By having to rely on such a large amount of revenue from one entity, it seems as though the company is already leaving a lot of their fate to chance. In all fairness, this analysis was done quickly, but that's another reason to possibly consider. If I can find some of these things in just a couple hours of going through their financial statements, imagine what a week of analyzing this company can uncover. Without getting too pessimistic, it will be very interesting to see how they perform on their next report in a couple of months. Clearly, for the long term, this company may not be the greatest, but if the AI hype picks up again, you could definitely see swings that are profitable for day traders and swing traders alike.